I'm Stéphanie Roos Faujour. I'm the founder and managing director of C2C, a communication agency dedicated to maritime economy, maritime training and education, and in the industry. For almost 10 years now, I work closely to the players of the sectors with an objective of campaigning and economic development. We can say that C2C have an economic approach to the sector, and my mission is to guide and support small and medium-sized companies and organizations in their marketing and communication strategy. The field of the activities of C2C is communication strategy management, press and public relations, editorial contents, infographics, graphic design, and creation of communication media. We also make the coordination of professional events, and we animate some conferences on the topics of the sector. I now work with a young co-worker for 2 years. Her name is Charlene, and she's also founder of maritime sector. Since I was a little girl, I have the taste of languages and discovering new countries, culture, and meet people. I dream to travel as an air stewardess, that's not original, but and also working in an NGO to save children from starvation, even become a detective for an international businesswoman. Finally, after a degree in foreign languages, I studied tourism and started working in this field. For 5 years, I was the manager of an international camping site. After personal changes in my life and a commercial background in various sectors, like agro-food and motorcycles as well, I decided to study international trading at the age of 30. I work in food trading, and I met people working in a seafood processing equipment that taught me about a French exhibition in France in fishing and seafood industry. Then I started working for ITECMA exhibition in 2002. The first week I was working for ITECMA, I participated in a maritime fair in Paris. It was my first contact with the maritime world, and I really fell in love with it. I also met my husband there. I learned a lot about people, seafarers, technology, regulation, markets, and met a lot of professionals in Europe. UK, Norway, Spain, Italy, Germany, the Netherlands, also in Turkey. I developed an important network of professionals. After 6 years, I decided to do something more for the maritime and fishing sector, and then I created C2C in 2008. I can say because the maritime sector is one of the most innovative, creative and appealing sector. C2C aims at highlighting its activities, its professions, its projects, and the men and women who share the values of innovation and progress, solidarity and sustainable development. C2C works for people and businesses in the naval, in the fishing and port industry, and also for professionals and sea lovers. Until recent years, women and rabbits had bad reputation at sea. Women were the ones waiting quayside, crying and yearning for their men, gone sometimes for years to work at sea or explore the world through the oceans. And because it's a specific and dangerous environment, sea was not for she. Women were assigned to the fish processing and trade, sailing, not sailing. But it took a long time also for the recognition of their status of collaborating spouses, for example. Now, we can say that all professions related to maritime fields are open to women. They work in ocean sciences, fisheries, they are skipper of race boats through the Atlantic Ocean, master of merchant ships, captain in the Navy, mechanical aquaculturists, and soon they may embark on board the new generation submarines. Women are able, but sometimes are not welcome. In high positions, we still meet few women. In professional unions and organizations, in administrations and institutions, decision makers are more often named. But women are taking the power now. We can see them in NGOs, education, science and communications. But times are changing. With awareness of the need to reconcile the sustainable exploitation of natural resources and the preservation of marine and coastal ecosystems. Sea is a word of technology, of innovation, and a word of humanity and solidarity. With their sensitivity, their sense of responsibility, their creativity, and their sense of listening, with the goodwill and the kindness that characterize women, they will be the ones who will bear the future of the oceans in their hands. Women carry life, they carry the world, and they will carry the sea. Go ahead and be the new conquerors.